Hello everyone, my name is Michaela Dorothy A. Tumaning. Today, I will show you the example of sculptural criticism. The Mount Rushmore National Memorial is a national memorial centered on a colossal sculpture carving the grand face of Mount Rushmore in the Black Hills near Kingston, South Dakota, United States. Sculptor Goodson Borglum designed the sculpture called Shrine of Democracy and oversaw the project's execution from 1927 to 1941 with the help of his son, Nicole Borglum. The sculpture featured the 60-foot tall 18M heads of four United States presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln choose to represent the nation's birth, growth, development, and preservation, respectively. Mount Rushmore is attract more than 2 million visitors annually to the Memorial Park, which cover 1,278 acres, 2 square meter, 5.17 km2. The mountain's elevation is 5,720 feet, 1,745 m above sea level. The sculpture chose Mount Rushmore is apart because it faced southeast for maximum sun exposure. The carving was the idea of Donane Robinson, an historian for the state of South Dakota. Robinson originally wanted to sculpture the future American West hero, such as Lewis and Clark, their expedition, Guide Sagaweya, Oglala Locata, Chief Red Cloud, Buffalo Bill Cody, and Oglata Locata, Chief's Crazy Horse. Borglum believed that the sculpture should have broader appeal and chose the four president. Peter Norbeck, U.S. Senator from South Dakota, sponsored the project and secured federal funding. Construction began in 1927 and the present phases were completed between 1934 and 1939. After Goodson Borglum died in the March 1941, his son Lincoln took over as leader of the construction project. Each president was originally to be depicted from head to waist, but lack of funding forced construction to end of October 31, 1941, and only Washington's sculpture includes any detail below chin level. The sculpture of Mount Rushmore is built on land that was illegally taken from the Sioux Nation. In the 1870s, the Sioux continued to demand return of the land, and in 1980, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the United States v. Sioux Nation of Indians that the taking of the Black Hills required just compensation and awarded the tribe $102 million. The Sioux has refused. The money will has growth with interest to over $1 billion. And demand the return of the land. This conflict continues, leading some critics of the monument to refer to all it as a shrine of hypocrisy. Sculptor Goodson Borglum. The patriarch lead sculptor John Goodson de la Mont Borglum. The Mount Rushmore began on a homestead near Bear Lake, Idaho, where he was born in March of 1867. His father, James Borglum, had immigrated to this country from Denmark a few years earlier. Shortly after Goodson's birth, his family moved to Utah. By the time Borglum was 7, they were living in Fremont, Nebraska. A few hundred workers, most of whom were the miners, sculptors, and rock climbers, used dynamite, jackhammers, and chisel to remove material from the mountain. A stairway was constructed to the top of the mountain where ropes were fixed. Workers were supported by harnesses attached to the ropes. Yes, because every monument and public project of any type has a story to tell. In the case of Mount Rushmore, there are many stories, Perotet 2006. One story that is not well known is how the project brought together a renowned French-trained American sculptor and as unknown but very talented Italian immigrant whose hand refined and nuance that image we see of the sculpture. The purpose of the memorial is to communicate the founding expansion, preservation, and unification of the United States with colossal statues of Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt. My own evaluation is to come from the marvel of the majestic beauty of the Black Hills of South Dakota and to learn about the birth, growth, development, and the preservation of our country. Over the decades, Mount Rushmore has grown in the fame of a symbol of American, a symbol of freedom and hope for people from all cultures and backgrounds.